Welcome to the Twins Media Live Talk Show. We're your hosts, Trisha
and Tasha.
It's Monday.
All right. Thank you for joining the Twins Media Live. We have a great show on today with Romeo Miller and Zonnique, the co-host of Fox Soul The Mix. They'll be joining us momentarily.
Yes, but before we bring on our guests, go ahead and share this broadcast and answer our top question of the hour. Where were you when you heard the news that Biden was confirmed president-elect and Kamala Harris vice president-elect? Go ahead and drop that in the comments and let us know.
We'll let you all get acquainted on this Monday and join us. And how is everybody doing on Monday, the first day of a new week? We assume everybody is okay, right? You can also answer that in the chat as well. And I'm drinking water.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Give you guys just a few more seconds to hop onto the live and we're ready to go.
Ready to go. And don't we always love playing that theme song, Arrive, in the beginning?
Your moment is today.
Yeah. So
better now than never.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So take those lyrics, everybody. Arrive, your moment is today on a Monday, the start of a new week.
That's right.
All right. Okay, with that being said, let's bring on our guest, Romeo Miller and Zonnique. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Hello.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
How y'all doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you both for joining the Twins of Media Live with twin sisters, Trisha and Tasha. Welcome on a Monday.
The pleasure.
All right. Okay, so for the both of you, what made you want to be a part of your high energy millennial Gen Z live mixed gender talk show?
The Mix.
Well, I just felt like it was definitely a great platform for my generation. And, you know, my mom came up with the idea. She's an executive producer, so I couldn't tell my mom no. And I was honestly surprised that out of all her kids, she asked me to be on it because I'm not the most talkative one. But I felt like it was also a platform where people can get to know me more, you know, that's not on my family reality show. It gives me my own platform as well. And it's one of the funnest things that I do, to be honest, being a co-host.
How could you say no to Tiny? That's all I'm
saying. Right.
Part of it. That was one of the things that pushed me to do it more because this we're living in a pandemic, right? And I tell people all the time, even though we're going through something so heavy and devastating, you got to find that silver lining. And that silver lining was this show, because this show, The Mix, gives a younger generation, kids who didn't have a voice, another perspective. So yeah, shout out to everybody who's a part of this. Shout out to Tiny for having that vision. And all of the hosts on this show were so different. And that's what I like, because we're there talking. If it shows, we can still be friends after the show. And I think that's how the world should be. We don't always have to see eye to eye.
That's right, Romeo.
Good point.
And so I want to ask you guys, is there any topic that's off limits that you guys would not discuss on the show as co-host?
We always say no topic is off limits on our show. We talk about everything.
Sometimes it gets so awkward talking about things on there. Like when this one right here surprised her damn stepfather with a baby news.
It's surprises on the show. Yeah.
And speaking of that, Zonnique, you know, congratulations on you'll be a mom to be soon. And I think you had a baby shower this past weekend, right?
I did, yes. Thank you.
Okay, so what is one of the details that you remember or cherish most from the baby shower?
Honestly, so much happened at my baby shower. I would say, for one, my family and my boyfriend's family got to really meet for the first time. So that was really special. And that was the best part. But at the end, my family all started saying nice things, you know, how at a wedding reception, when people just get up and take the mic, it was kind of awkward for me, but it was cool at the same time.
Your roses, your flowers.
Yeah, they were giving us our roses.
And that's very, very important. Romeo, you have, you're in music, you are a reality star, an actor, entrepreneur. Do you like the diversity of your career as far as how you set out your career and the many different things that you do?
That's a great question. Um, I love that question. I think y'all are the first ones to ask me that. And
Okay.
the unique thing about my career is that I never planned any of this. I never planned to start in music and then do movies and have my own clothing lines and then be a talk show host and then do philanthropy. It's like the thing with life is God is real, right? And
Yeah.
you gotta try. You just gotta go out and give your best effort, and you never know where you're gonna end up. And that's been my career, even from my pops. My pops never wanted to be a rap mogul. My dad played basketball, got a full scholarship to the University of Houston, and he got hurt, and he wanted to go make a difference for his family, even though he couldn't play basketball. So then he got into music. So that's been the cool thing with my career. Like, it never mapped out to this is 1+1 or A and B. It was just one of those things where I go wherever God sends, wherever He blows me, and I think that's what we have to do in life sometimes. Be willing to take that leap of faith.
Love it, love it. And we're actually watching you on Netflix. The Jump in the Broom is streaming on Netflix. So I actually watched that last night. So I love your character. Yeah.
And Zonnique, you can also answer that question as well. We know that you're also a singer with your group in the past. So go ahead and answer that question as well, as far as all the different things that you do.
What was the actual question? I'm sorry.
We were talking to Romeo about the multiple things that he.
Question was, what's your favorite color? So
It's Romeo, y'all. You have to.
No, but Zonnique, do you like the diversity of different things as far as your career? Like, do you like to do different things with your career or focus only on one part?
Oh yeah, I definitely enjoy, trying different things out. I feel like my mom has always been the queen of throwing me in things that, I don't even act like I like, and then I seem to like it and something that I end up enjoying. And yeah, I mean, just still even doing that now, I love to try different things. Music is, definitely my passion, but I try to get into acting. I, want to be like entrepreneur, businesswoman. So I definitely enjoy doing it all.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
So hey guys, on your show, who would you say is the rowdiest on your show?
ooh.
The rowdiest, I'm going to say Jazz.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh,
You already gave your answer.
Yeah, I did. Well, who are you saying?
Say Anton.
Okay. I was just going to say Anton or Jazz.
Yeah.
I said
Okay.
so.
Anton or Jazz. And you all are in the public, and of course, you're on social media. How do you handle the negativity or tuning out things that maybe someone has an opinion of? Because there's a lot of opinions out there. How do you handle? How do you balance your social media, rather?
I'll let you first.
Okay. I was gonna say that I feel like just growing up in this type of industry is something that you kind of become numb to. For me for sure. I've always been pretty good at ignoring negativity. I feel like negativity comes with it comes with what we're doing. So it's not like, I get too offended on stuff. I still have feelings, but I'm pretty good at, ignoring it. My mom is the one who's always going to jump in and say something. And sometimes I have to tell her, like, you don't have to say anything. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But she's definitely taught me. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when you talk about her kids, she's going to say something.
Oh yeah,
I'm a mom. I understand. So yeah.
Yes. But
Romeo?
Yeah. Once again, that's a great question because I feel that I've been dealing with this for centuries.
Yeah.
The beginning of time. I mean, everything that we're going to go through in life, somebody already went through, believe it or not. We talk about social media and the pressure of living up to expectations and also naysayers and non-believers. Jesus went through the same day. David went through the same thing in the Bible.
Come on.
And one of my favorite stories in the Bible is David versus Goliath. Like, that's who I kind of do a lot, where people think that he had this easy life because he defeated the giant, right? But people never look in the details of the preparation he had to prepare for and to defeat this giant, and even the naysayers of his friends, his family, and people in his own life. So I think it's just one of those things, like Zoe said, you have to become numb to it. And if you really want to be successful and happy in this day and age, you have to know that you don't have nobody to please except you and God at the end of the day, truthfully.
True. And with that being said, Romeo, how easy is it for you? I mean, you speak about your faith even as we're doing this interview right now, but in the industry, how well received is that when you talk about your faith in God? Because sometimes those are not popular names.
See, that's y'all got all the questions. So I get this so I can post up on my page. Because this is like what I be wanting to reach out to people about, even my faith. It's not that I'm a perfect man. You know, I'm not a pastor. You know, I'm an entertainer. I came from rap. I'm indulged into acting and hope. But it's not like I'm a pastor and I'm this perfect person. But I'm a guy who has high faith, who just believe in you got to have structure. You know, you got to have faith. It has to be bigger than you. When you look around this world, it's like this was all created. And we can't be selfish and just think it was created for us. So my faith in the industry and in Hollywood was very interesting because it's kind of left and right. What you find out is all the way they're like with you on it, but then you realize there's a lot of people lost and still they try to play as if they're God. They try to play as if I could make you or break you. And you know, I come from an independent family. You know, my pops founded and started No Limit Records. So I was always a big believer on independence and doing things not only my way, but the right way.
Yeah.
There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of believers in this industry, and on the other end, there's not. But I'm never one of those people who force it on anybody. I think we all have a journey, and we all have a purpose, and it's all on our timing.
Got it. Okay. A couple more questions. Zonnique, what are you most looking forward to with mommyhood, impending mommyhood? What are you most looking forward to?
Yes.
You know, I'm looking forward mostly to the change because I just know that that's what's coming. I feel like, you know, my whole life is about to change, and I'm actually really excited for that.
Yeah.
And always having a cuddle buddy. I keep saying that, like, I'd be wanting my sister to cuddle with me, but she's like getting older, and I can hardly get her to hug me for more than 1 second. So now I'm going to have my own child that will love me and cuddle with me all the time.
Yeah. Now, guys, with the show, did you guys already know each other beforehand, or did you guys build a friendship as the show went along?
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, this show was very like interesting because of the timing, right? We created this during the pandemic. So I knew Zoe, you know, from her family and from other like appearances and stuff.
Yeah.
But everybody else on the show, it was literally we met through a camera, just like this, just like I'm. Oh, hello, how you doing? Nice.
Okay.
Right.
How we started our show, our chemistry came from FaceTime meetings, from Zoom meetings, and the cool thing about that is that we built so much chemistry from just talking over the phone that when we finally met in person, it was like times 10 because we felt like we knew each other. It wasn't like you're meeting a stranger for the first time.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Like
okay, guys, before we wrap this up, Romeo Miller, I'm going to ask Romeo and Zonnique. Romeo Miller, what is something about yourself? Find something, Romeo, that most people don't know.
Dig deep, Romeo. Dig.
Wow. Something about me that most people don't know.
Do you tap dance? Just something.
Do you sing?
I got some Michael Jackson vocals, like nah, I'm playing.
Okay.
Love it.
Look at Zoe, like, what's going on?
She's like,
could y'all come back? Because I need to give y'all something. Zoe, you need to answer your question. Let me give
Oh
you
my
something.
God. I just knew that she was going to say such a nice, drawn out answer, and I was going to have a good amount of time to think of something. I don't know, something that people don't know. I really enjoy being by myself and reading nice books. I'm really a book lover. I think Romeo is a book lover as well. You read all the good, you know, the like books that I need to be reading.
I'm gonna send you.
Yeah, send me some books to read because I like to read like stories, hood stories, all type of stuff. But I've been needing my long time, and I've always been a book lover. That's going to be mine.
Okay, all right, Romeo.
I'm gonna keep it light because I have some things too where just are escaping death and all these other moments that people don't know about in my life. But on the flip end, I'm a very great massage therapist.
Okay.
Last 2 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Wouldn't have guessed that, Romeo. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Show the
Gotcha.
hands.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so before we end, what is it? Unique Kaiser says, Romeo, diversify your career more and join us at One House, faith-based workshop for youth of divorced or separated parents. That's someone's comment there. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I got to check that out. And
Yeah.
diversification is key.
Yeah.
Now you see, we started in music, me and my pops and everything. And now we're into the food business where we got our own cereal company, Uncle Pete Cereal. We have Rap Snacks, which are up. So it shows like it's not how you start, it's how you grow and how you finish.
That's right.
I love it. I love how you
right.
guys keep reinventing yourselves.
Love that.
And drum roll the question before you all get off. Romeo, Zonnique, especially because you guys are young, you guys text and message all the time. But when is the last time you two laughed out loud? Texting or messaging, LOL, does not count.
Doesn't count.
Let's hear it.
The last time was literally just a few minutes ago before I got on here. That's why I was a little late. Me and my friends have been in our group message talking about all type of things, and I laugh out loud literally all the time.
All the time. All the time.
Believe it or not, ladies, I'm like a grandpa when it comes to technology. So
Yes.
900 unread text messages,
Oh my God.
Wow.
emails where, like I'm the type of person. I'm there. I'm very present in the moment. But when it comes to my phone, it's so distracting. I just like to push it to the side.
So Romeo, do you date if you don't answer your phone or your messages?
Now, let me tell you something about that. A man time for that woman if he really loves her or like her. I will tell you that.
Right. That's good. That's right.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, thank you both for joining the Twins of Media Live. You must come back and please tell the viewers why they should watch The Mix. Just both of you guys in a few words, why they should watch The Mix.
You should watch The Mix because it's a great safe place where people our age, and you can definitely come and relate to us. We get great advice, give different point of views. We talk about all fun stuff, all important things. I mean, like we said, nothing is off topic, nothing is off limit on our show. So come join us. It's
like The Mix is literally get a little bit of everything. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Fox Soul, go to foxsoul.tv, download the app. We're on at 7 Pacific time and 10 p.m. Eastern time live.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Zonnique, again, congratulations on Month of Joy that's on the way. Romeo Miller, I guess you can keep giving massages and
maybe one day, you never know, she might come around
and reading your book. So yeah. So,
thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. Enjoy your evening. All right. Take care.
All
right. Bye.
All right. All right, guys, there you have it. Romeo Miller and Zonnique. What a great interview.
Yes, and really good. It's always good to talk and do interviews. One of the things I like about our show and doing interviews is that you find little tidbits about people and individuals.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that Zonnique was a book lover, but you learn something new all the time. And Romeo, massage therapist.
Yes, massage therapist.
Yes.
So maybe he'll have like a other part of his career.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, and I think he's going to come back and do the Michael Jackson. He had a little hee-hee.
Yeah, the Michael Jackson vocals. He said he had a little bit of the Michael.
We should have told him this. Well, you can't do Michael without a hiccup. Like, the hee-hee. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The hiccup, right?
All right, guys. If you're just hopping on, our top question of the hour is, where were you at when you heard the news that Biden was confirmed president-elect and Kamala Harris vice president-elect? Go ahead and drop that in the comments and let us know. That is our top question of the hour.
Yes, and thank you, Candace Coleman and Kelly Love and Keandra Gibbs, some of the names that we're seeing for the viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Twins of Media live show with guests Romeo Miller and Zonnique. They are the co-hosts of Fox Soul, The Mix. And again, yes, don't forget to answer the question of the hour. there were a lot of people they had this sense of relief. A lot of social media posts, and we're talking about a sense of relief for the new president-elect and the new vice president-elect.
Right.
There were everybody from Ananda Lewis to different news correspondents. They were like literally inhaling and exhaling.
I know for me, it was Van Jones and also Ananda Lewis.
Yes.
After I watched their videos, and you are absolutely right. It was like they just had exhale.
Yeah. And it just, I guess sometimes we don't realize the amount of external stress and weight that we carry.
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be because we don't like a certain individual, in as much as we just want to be okay. I think people just wanted to be okay.
There were some things that I saw, and of course, we're not a political show or media company. However, we do fall in the lines of just being kind and spreading kindness as much as possible. And I think for a lot of people, they just got tired of the mean-spirited rhetoric.
Yeah.
And so that was the breaking point for a lot of people, in addition to COVID,
COVID.
Yeah. But can we talk about Kamala Harris, though? Guys, just in case you don't know, we were raised in Oakland, California. So we feel like we have a personal tie to Kamala Harris, the new vice president-elect. And can we just talk about that Black girl magic moment,
Yes. She, I believe, and I'm paraphrasing, she, in her acceptance speech, said that she will not be the first. She is the first. I'm sorry, let me correct myself.
In this office.
But she will not be the last. And her speech was just really infused with a lot of hope for Black girls and Latina girls and Asian girls and things of that nature. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so very inspiring. So I just wanted to make sure that we mentioned that as well, because we saw a lot of the memes and photos on Instagram and social media that was celebrating the fact that she is the first woman and woman of color.
Woman of color. So congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
And in other news, we have a little bit of celebrity news. And we, of course, are saddened to hear that longtime Jeopardy host Alex Trebek passed away. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday morning. He was surrounded by family and friends, and he was 80 years old. And of course, he had a 2-year battle with pancreatic cancer. I believe when he announced it on Jeopardy years ago, he was already in stage 4. And so we just want to send out our condolences to his family, friends, and loved ones. He will be missed.
He will be missed. And we have a little bit of good tribute news. Whitney Houston was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on Saturday. I believe the ceremony aired on HBO.
Okay.
And I remember coming across something where her mother says that, and this was also in relation to her being abducted. The late Whitney Houston was that if she talks about her daughter long enough, then she starts to cry.
Wow.
So even in 2020, because from 2012 when Whitney Houston passed.
Well, yeah. And I hope that this brings her mom and her loved ones some type of comfort. I know nothing can ever fill that space, but I hope it brings them some type of comfort because it's well deserved.
Yes,
she was a phenomenal singer when she was here.
Phenomenal talent. And we actually have funny man Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, I think he hosted the post-election SNL.
For the second time. He also hosted back in 2016 when Trump won. So he hosted it this past Saturday. And there were a lot of people that were upset because the college game ran long. So SNL, did not air at its usual broadcast time.
Didn't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Dave Chappelle, he was his usual funny self. And I just love when he does his comedy because he just has this unique way of relaying news, but also in a comedic way.
Yeah, I think it's also in his facial expression.
And there was a skit, actually, they were doing a skit with in regards to Ancient Mama and Uncle Ben Rice.
Oh, okay.
And they broke character during that skit. So if you haven't watched that, go on YouTube or wherever to go back and watch that. But Dave Chappelle, he broke character and started laughing. But he's a very funny man.
Must have been really funny.
Yeah, he was the best person to pick for this moment. Post-election.
Yeah, definitely. And if you watch the Dave Chappelle SNL post-election monologue, Go ahead also and hit us up in the chat and let us know what were your favorite parts or what you liked most or what you thought was funny. And again, hit us up in the chat with your comments. And we also have...
Up next, we have Lori Harvey. She pleaded not guilty to the 2019 hit and run case, and she received 2 years probation because of it. So we just want to wish her well as she goes forward. And
Yeah, and I think it's good to make mention of it, not so much really highlighting that the fact that, oh, this is a young person that perhaps did something or messed up. A lot of times we look at things, we're always trying to look at things on social media, some people, but it's also a reminder for a lot of young people to kind of watch themselves and be careful.
Watch
for anybody in general.
Right.
Yeah.
I think watch themselves and slow down. I have those moments where I feel like God is saying, okay, Trisha, slow down a little bit, so I think that's a very good point for them to just be watchful and to slow down. And you have plenty of time.
Plenty of time indeed to slow down. And actually, that's good advice even for myself, because I think it was the week before last, I was going through a revolving door. And so I didn't see the glass that was kind of like on the right, and bam, I hit my head. Luckily, there was no one.
Okay, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, so since you were okay, that glass must have been spotless.
Yeah, I was more so, you know what I did first? I looked around to see if anybody was watching.
Okay.
And I was,
well, I think I can top you. I put it on my Facebook, and Colin Kaepernick, if you ever watch our show, I truly apologize to you from the bottom of my heart. I aged you by 20 years on last Friday during the birthdays. I did not mean to do so. And guys, I tripped on set. So we do have bloopers here.
Oh yeah.
Blooper reels. We'll try to play them one day for you guys.
I think good for us to do for the holidays.
Laughter is good for you. It's good. Good for
but
the soul.
We can show the blooper reels for the holiday season. Maybe
we can do that.
Do a replay.
But not too many. I don't want people to think that I just don't have it together.
Yeah. So do a replay. Like if we happen to be on vacation and we play a replay of our show,
right.
We'll do a blooper reel for you all to be able to enjoy.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Get some laughter going. And for celebrity birthdays, we have actually this couple here.
This cute couple that we have, Nick and Vanessa Lachey. They both celebrate a birthday on the same exact day.
Yes, how cute is that, right?
So Nick Lachey is 47 and his wife Vanessa is 40 years old today. So happy birthday to the beautiful couple.
Yes, Nick Lachey and
That's pretty cool to share a birthday with your spouse.
Yeah. Would you like to share a birthday with your spouse?
I think I think I would. For some people, they probably would not. I wouldn't mind because they probably want to go out for their birthday. Yeah. But then you're forced to go out with your spouse on the birthday. But see, I like my spouse, so that I wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
If you share a birthday with your spouse, we have all kind of questions that pop up on the Twins and Media Live. But if you share a birthday with your spouse, you can comment as well and let us know what you like, or maybe gently don't like about celebrating a birthday.
Be careful, guys, with that one.
Yeah.
And also, too, if you are celebrating a birthday today, go ahead and drop it in the comments as well.
And we would love to be able to tell you happiest birthday. And please don't forget to answer the question of the hour. You want to remind them
the top question, if you guys are just joining us on our live, where were you at when you heard the news that Biden was confirmed president-elect and Kamala Harris vice president-elect? Drop it in the comments and let us know that, guys.
And let us know.
There was another question also, too, on social media, on Facebook this week. And so the question was, when do you usually put up your Christmas tree? Before Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
After Thanksgiving, or on Christmas Eve?
Okay.
So there were some mixed answers there when people were answering back. I think Devonna said that if she's hosting the day before Thanksgiving, if not, I think it's just, like, further out.
Okay.
After
so Facebook friend Devonna Williams?
Yes, I believe so.
Devonna Williams. And I kind of like want Christmas and the holidays to slow down. I remember growing up in California, and those of you that are watching, you can chime in with me, but Emporium Capwell. Downtown Oakland, they would put up the Christmas decor decorations a day after Thanksgiving. This was well before Black Friday and people fighting over TVs and different things of that sort. So, yeah.
So, I mean, you just wanted to kind of like just slow down a bit to where you don't you just how slow do you want it to Because they put out Christmas decorations at Halloween, guys.
Yeah, that's a little bit too soon. That's a little bit too much for me. I like to be able to slow it down a little bit and appreciate each holiday. I don't want to be in August and I'm looking at Halloween and Christmas at the same time. I'm like, which one am I celebrating?
Right.
But go ahead and answer again that question and let us know when you actually put up your is it holiday Christmas
tree? Yeah, before Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving, or Christmas Eve. There are some people that actually do put their tree up on Christmas Eve. I think the process is just easier.
Yeah,
take it down because normally you take it down. I think after New Year's. It's a little bit too late for me. Christmas Eve, I like to kind of look at the tree and the lights and different things like that. And then also too, I don't know if you mentioned, if you have a theme, like sometimes every year people have certain colors, color scheme, and I think somebody did answer back and they said I think silver and some other color, but I can't really recall what the other color. I probably would do red and some kind of frost silver, something like that, because red is my favorite color. So I think
same here.
Yeah, red and frost silver. So I think that'd be pretty cool. If you guys like that color scheme, go ahead and comment, and then also put your color scheme in the comments as
yes. 'Tis the season, upcoming season. Greta Davis, yes, wow, Catwell.
I know Greta way back in Oakland, California.
I knew someone on here from California would just kind of chime in about Emporium Catwell. And then also Greta says that she puts up her Christmas decorations on November the 11th, which is right around the corner. It's this week. So
yeah, and in reference to Kamala Harris, she said, I was at home sitting on my couch screaming.
Yes. She said, Oakland on the map. Indeed. So many great people throughout our years being here have so many great people.
But I love the word that Biden and Kamala Harris both spoke about, possibility.
Yeah, possibility. Yeah.
Possibility, so I just love that they were speaking about that, and for me, like, again, guys, we're not a political show, but I just felt this, earlier in the week, I know a lot of people were stressing out. I felt a peace and a calm. I just knew that God had us.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, I've already prayed about it. And I just felt this peace and calm earlier in the week. And also to just seeing them both at the podium and speaking, it just felt different than it has for the last 4 years.
Yeah. I think we had one of the other co-hosts of Fox Soul The Mix, Anton. I'm not sure if you just wanted to stop in and tell everybody hello.
Yeah, let's try to talk him in and see what he,
Hello, Anton.
Hey, Anton.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Well, thank you for dropping by the Twins and Media Live. You surprised us, so surprises are always good.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I love a surprise.
We did ask Romeo and Zonnique, just for a starter. I think we said, who's the rowdiest on the show? Did they name Anton? I think they both named you. Now, why is that?
You know what? They always like to start trouble. They love to start some trouble. I don't know why they said that I'm the rowdiest. I think because I have no filter and I just speak unapologetically and freely about whatever it is that comes to my mind. So maybe that's what they mean by rowdy.
Yeah.
And if that's what they mean, then I'll take it.
You'll take it. That's right.
And we're going to ask you one of the questions we asked them previously. And, as far as this millennial, Gen Z type of talk show, why do you feel that it's so important for you all to have this platform at this particular time? Because Romeo mentioned that it was created during the pandemic.
Absolutely. So we did create it during the pandemic. And I think that it's so imperative to get the younger perspective on so many things that are happening to our culture, especially in this time. During the summer, we all saw when so many unarmed black men have been killed by the police. And we really went out, and the young people were the people who went out and protested and led this march for police brutality to end. And I think there's so many things that are shifting right now in our culture, and young people have their ears to everything that is happening. We are the ones that are evoking change, in my opinion. So what better time than now to really allow all of us to be able to speak about everything that's happening to us.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So Anton, where were you at when you heard the news about Biden and Kamala Harris as president-elect and vice president-elect? And what is your thoughts on that?
Okay, so I was in my house. I stayed in the house for a week, waiting for the election to be over. I was in the house. I woke up at 9 in the morning. I haven't slept all week, to be completely honest, because every night I was staying up waiting, waiting, waiting. And so when I woke up, I finally turned on CNN and I heard Wolf Blitzer say that the
Yeah,
46th president of the United States is Joe
yeah,
Biden. And I had so many emotions when I heard that. I was happy. I was excited. I was sad at the same time because I
yeah,
saw that so many people voted for Trump, and
yes,
so many people, 70 million people, were okay with racism, you know,
yeah,
and they were okay with that, and they almost allowed this man to become the president again. So
right,
I'm so excited that he also has the first black and first female vice
yeah.
president elect, is Kamala Harris. I'm so tremendously excited about that. And I'm really happy that black women got both of them there.
Yeah.
So, what do you think this means, Anton, for your generation to have them in office coming up in January?
Oh my gosh, this means change. This
Okay.
means, I think we were a large part in the reason why they got to office too. The young black vote, in my
Yeah.
opinion, especially young black women. It means that we can actually see ourselves in the White House now.
I like
For the first time in 4 years, I said, okay, now I can actually see myself in the White House. Now I
yeah.
want to go to the White House.
Right.
Yeah, before I didn't. I had no interest in going in any way. And also, too, I think this is a beautiful time for us to evolve, to get more involved in politics and the change that we want to see created in our communities.
Okay. I like that, Anton. Very good.
Like that. And again, thank you, Anton, for hopping on and chatting with the Twins and Media Live. And before you leave, we want to ask you, tell us something about you that most people don't know.
What about me? Well, other than I love politics, but I guess that came out on the show. I'm addicted to it. But also, I'm all about centering the spirit, and I'm all about crystals, and crystals helping to bring in the right energy and to get my mind right and to align my chakras. I'm all about that right now, especially everything that's going on in the country and in the world.
Okay. Are you there?
I think we lost him. Do we lose you, Anton? Okay, guys, we're going to wait for his audio to pick back up to see if he's going to continue to join us. But in the meantime, you guys, if you're just hopping on and you got those nuggets from Anton, also go ahead and answer the top question of the hour. Anton answered it as well. Where were you at when you heard the news that Biden was confirmed president-elect and also Kamala Harris vice president-elect?
Anton, before we head out for today, why should people, not only young people, all people, because we all need to kind of work together, why should we watch Fox Soul The Mix, in your words? Oh, we still can't hear you, Anton.
Yeah, we still can't hear you.
Oh. We'll have to have you come back so you can share that with us. But we believe he has some really good things to say. And Anton, you must come back and join the Twins and Media Live. Yes, thank you so much. Keep loving politics, because your voice matters, and you and your generation is definitely needed for the change. And we appreciate you so much. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Have a good night.